Alright, so last time in the video I left you that about this conversion I was telling you that in the next video I'm going to inform you. So let's continue, and before you do this, make sure that in the previous video whatever was the content, you should complete it, right? Then only you should come and go for this. So today we'll start from the binary to decimal, and then octal to decimal, and then finally hexa to decimal conversion we will do. Okay, so today let's see that one example, and that 1111. Okay, imagine this is a number which is in the binary, and why I'm taking the fraction one means point value, or you can say the float, because it will help you to understand both. Okay, so this time in an example, I'm not taking only the pure binary. Okay, I'm taking the float value also, and then question is that what will be your decimal form. So in this, let's follow the pattern. Okay, in this pattern, all of you know that base is 2. It will only help us to convert back into the decimal form. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to see that we will write down first of all these numbers. Okay, these numbers I'm going to write down. So what will I do? First of all, I will use um, a pattern where I'm separating them again. Okay, this I will separate them, and I will try a different pen color so you will understand. So and keep multiplying by 2. So start 1 into 2. 1 you have done, then close in the bracket. Plus, put the plus sign. Again, next digit you pick from here. Okay, and then multiply by 2. Then close it. Again, put the plus sign. Take another one. The same thing. It's a pattern. Either it's a 0 or 1. You have to multiply by 2. This is the rule actually. Then this one is the another one. Okay, remember it. And finally you multiply by 2 and close it in the bracket. Now what is that? Why I'm doing till here first of all. Okay, and then we'll deal this also, but just wait. And now start putting the power value. How? We'll start from the 0. So it will start from 0. Then come and put it here 1. Then 2. And then 3. Okay, go slow, no issues, as you are just started, right? And because in the conversion, every time the rule is changing, so of course learning them in one day is not very quickly. Yes, of course, the gifted children, gifted and talented, we call them GNT. It's good if they understand in one day, that's good, but it is for everyone. Okay, I want everyone to understand. That's why uh, go slow, no issues. First of all, write every digit in a proper way. Means which is this one. Means which is before the point. Okay, focus on this and write them. But once you start giving them power, start from 0 and go like this. This is the order actually. Correct? You want to solve it, then let's solve it first of all. Okay, once you become expert, you do together, no problem. Okay, so what happened here, if you do from here, either you start solving from this side or this side, it's up to you, no issues. Okay, so let's see here, 2 has the power 3, it's already 1. 2 into 2, 2 2s are 4, and then 4 2s are 8. Just write down. Okay, and afterward, what do you think what it should be? It has simple one. So first solve the power. 2 2s are 4 and 4 1s are 4. Simple. Over. Then plus 1. Then it is power. Okay. It is simple. So it means it is normal. We can write down here. 2. Okay. And now what do you think? Here it is 0. It's very crucial. It is 0. It means it is not existing at all. 2 has 0 power means actually 2 is nothing. So what you can think that it is invisible, means you do not consider it. and then note down 1 as it is. Okay, note down 1 as it is. Right? Done? All done? Okay, fine. And you want to add it, finally you add it. Okay, so 8, 4, 12. Okay, 12 plus 2, 14. 14 plus 1 will be 15. So note it down. So this much you have solved. Now let's come to this fractional part. Okay, so what you have to do in the fractional part, you have to multiply. Here, yeah, that even in the one of the video I know I have repeated this, but again to make it very clear, let's redo. That's all, nothing, just to make it understand, in a proper way. Now what I will do, I will take this one. Okay, this whole thing I'm going to take it, and what I'm going to do, simply I'm going to take the fractional part, and binary value you know very well. Okay, it is the fractional part. So one you have solved, and fractional part you have to multiply. Okay, you have to multiply. So how you are going to do this? Okay, 0 into 2 is given here. So how you are going to do this? Okay, so here what is the solution? Okay, here what is the solution? That you have to multiply it also, but we have to take in a different way. Means I'll continue from here. Okay, so 0 again I will note down. Okay, this is my another. I'm just talking about the fractional part. Okay, I'm talking about this part especially. Okay, I'm talking about this. But if you want it with other color, of course, I will take another color. Okay, and yes, all right. So yes, so I will take this 0, and same way you write down. Okay, what you have to do, you have to take 2, the way I have taught you. Okay, and then plus again 1 also multiply by 2 and close it. Now what is the difference here? You have to be very careful that once we deal with the point value, means once we are dealing with this point value, means where 0.01 is there, remember we will not start with 0. That is the important note. Okay, this is the important note actually. When it is positive, it's okay, we'll start from 0 and we'll go till so on, whatever the digits are. But once we are dealing with the this one point value or float value, here is a big thing. And again, see, remembrance, minus 1 will start with -1, and then we'll start like this, but not 0. See, again starting here, what was that? Here we have started from this side, just reverse, and that from the back side, 0, 1, 2, 3. And but with the floating value, what we are doing, with the floating value, what we are doing, we are starting from -1 and from this side only. Okay, we are going from left to right, and here what happened, we have started right to back side. Okay, so please remember these things. Okay, so what do you think, what should be the answer? Okay, how we can solve this fractional? Okay, you can do directly, if nothing then it's okay. Now here what do you think, what should be? -1 power is there. If you want to solve it, so actually it is what? Okay, if you want to solve it, then you can solve yourself, right? So here if you want to solve more, so it will become 0.5, and then plus, okay, I have solved in a very simple way. Okay, 1 into, then we will take 0.25. So how you have solved it? Okay, how you have solved it? So first of all, 2 into 2, 4, all right, and then it will be, okay, it will be this your 1 by 4. Fine here. It is actually, it is very simple. Okay, here we cannot do anything. So it is coming 0.5. Okay, because here exactly, there is nothing. Okay, so now here what we can do, okay, here what we can do, if you solve it, so here you are going to get 0 only. Okay, here you are going to get 0 only, and here what you are going to get, okay, yes, oh, it is here. So what we are going to get, we are going to get 0.25, right? And then finally you got whatever is the answer. So final answer is 0.25. So what you have to do? Simple. After solving this, you add here. So what it will become? This one. Okay. So this is the way how you have to solve it. Okay. If you want to know more about this. Okay. If you want to know more about this portion, so we can discuss. Alright. No issues. We can discuss also that how it works with us. Okay, how the negative value work for us, why we have got 0.5 here. Minus 1 means what? Okay, minus 1 means what? Okay, and then here how come, you know the power, but everything is the negative, everything is in the negative form. Okay, so let's discuss again. All right, so let's see that how we can solve, if you want to specially focus on this part, because of course those who are learning first time, it can be a problem for them, although I have done it directly. Okay, later, so of course it requires the calculation. So our aim is to understand now this portion. So I'm just going to break it here. Okay, so let's see what I'm going to do. Now what happened here, that it was, let me take the darker one, so it's much clearer. Alright. So first of all, write down 0. Fine, I'm solving this in a large manner. And let's solve this. Okay. Convert into the fraction form. Put it like this. And 2 has power minus 1. That's why we are dividing. We are putting in the negative form. Okay. So what 2 has 1 power means, actually 2 is as it is. If here is nothing, what we are going to do? We are going to put 1. Correct? And then put the plus sign, because now we are going to open this in the same way. Okay, write down 1 as it was. Okay, and into, and when 2 has a power minus 2, it means it will go in the division form. So 2 2s are 4, because 2 to the power 2. Okay, so write down, and here is nothing, so write down 1. Fine. So this way we have got. Okay. I hope I'm slow, I'm not running so that you can't understand, right? Uh, bring down a little bit. Okay. So now what we have to do, let the 0 as it is, and in rough you calculate it, right? See, I'm still going slow so that children understand, so you know very well how you can do it. 1 is there. So if nothing is there, you put a point, take the 0, and 2 5s are 10, all gone. And you know how to write down 0.5. So write down 0.5, and then finally plus. And now solve this same way. Okay, solve this portion in the same way. So take 1, okay, and divide by 4. So number is not there. Any other number where division is possible. Put point. Take the 0. 4 2s are 8. And then 10 minus 8 is 2. Okay. Then increase the 0, because already you have taken the point. Finally, 4 5s are 20. Got it? And now you know very well we cannot write 0.25 like this. So you have to do what? Put it like this. Okay? 0.25. Okay? And now you got the same thing. Okay? You got the same thing above. Okay? Let's see that you got the same thing. Okay? 0.05 and that way. Fine. So, although calculating here, we knew that of course it will be 0, but understanding the minus, power was very, very important. Okay, so this was the thing that we have solved. Okay, actually, small calculation, but too much calculation, one mistake can make your question wrong. Okay, so this was the answer. Okay, you can pause the video, you can go back, you can re-evaluate, change the number or change another number. And once, why I'm suggesting you a lot, so that your mind also works like that quickly. Because total dependency on automatic things where it gives the answer, solves our problem, it won't help you, because ultimately even if you have to explain to your colleague, it will be very difficult. Okay, so keep revising. Can we go forward? And now we will learn about that if we have octal number. Okay, so let's quickly take one number. For example, 4567.67. Okay, and then we have octal number, and I have to convert into the decimal value, means whatever is decimal value. So same pattern. Okay, with me base 8. So yes, now I think learning one pattern has become very easy for you, right? I have told you. Okay, same pattern follow here. Multiply each digit, each digit with 8. Okay, now here I will not show you separate, here I will continue, because the fraction part already I have explained you in the previous example. 4 into 8, don't put power, hold on. Okay, and then plus sign. Then what is the next one? 5. So 5 into 8, close it, put plus. Next is 6 into 8, put the bracket, close it. And then we have 7. Oh, right. So 7 into 8 and then plus. Okay. So what is the next fraction one? Okay, now fraction one has come. So we will continue, no issues. So take the fraction one, 6 into 8. Okay, so please, will you remember it that now we have started the 0.67 actually. Okay, and plus 7. Okay, so 7 into 8 also, and then bracket close. Now what we have to do, you have to see that before these are before point. So stop here and start putting the power. So what we have to do, we have to start from 0, then 1, and then 2, and then 3. And this one is after the point. So what we will do here, remember it, minus 1 and minus 2. Okay, so actually this is the real pattern. In the previous example I have broken the question into multiple parts. Okay, and maybe if you break your problem into multiple parts, maybe your other examiner, they may get confused, so you follow the very neat and clean pattern. Okay, you don't mess with your sum, you do it. Once you are practicing, you break it, and then later you keep in mind, no, this is the pattern that actually I have to follow. Learning time, it's okay, in chunks, you can learn it. And then finally let's solve it. So what do you think? We can start from the backward. So please do it into the rough. 8 into 8 into, okay, so you do it in the rough. So 4 into you 8 into 8 into you do, so you will get 5 1 2. Okay, solve it. And then plus, alright, then what it should be? It should be 5 into 64. That is easy. Alright, close it. And then again go to plus. Then here it is simple 8. So, there is no other power. So it is 48. And finally, 8 has no power at all. So you will note down 7 as it is. So then come to this fractional part. Okay, come to the fractional part. So how we will do it? Fractional part, 6 into 1 upon 8 you want to do, so you do it, as directly you write down as you wish. Okay, if you want to write it directly, you write it down, or else you can follow this pattern, 1 into 8 you can do in this way. Okay, maybe it will take a lot of time to solve, but no issue. Okay, and plus then 7, and then multiply by 1 upon 64. Okay, please use the bracket. Alright, this much you have done, and then go ahead. Alright, okay. Now what you have to do here, you have to add it. Okay, first you have to add it, but before that, let's solve this portion. Okay, remember it. Let's solve this portion. Okay, yes. Alright. So what answer you are getting here? It is 2048. Okay, and then plus it will be 320. 48 is very simple. Note it down, and then plus 7. Okay, then fraction part. Okay, in the fraction part, what I will do? 6 ones are 6. Simple. And then plus 6 upon 8, and plus here 7 ones are 7. Okay, I'm not solving anything directly. Okay, I want to give you the time. Okay, so that you should know exactly what is solved and in which way it is solved. Fine. Now you note it down as it is 2048 again. 320 plus 48 plus 7, and now you solve it. Means you convert into the point value. So here you'll get the answer after the 0.75, and plus here it is quite big. Okay, you can see here very well. Oh my god, 7, and then 64. Okay, 7 is divided by 64, so here the division will be long. Okay, so be careful once you're dividing. So 0.109375 will be the answer. Okay, so you do like this, and finally you know what you have to do. You have to do simple addition. Okay, be careful while you're placing the value when you are writing the answer. Okay, so after adding all those things, okay, then you will get the answer 2423.8599375. Oh my god, it's a long number I have taken. All right, so what I want to say that maybe you need rough calculation so much. Reason is that multiple times same thing you have to do lot of calculation, so slight mistake is possible. All right, slight mistake is possible. Why? Exam anxiety. Sometimes when the questions paper, question paper is quite long, so many questions are there, and then we get confused. Sometimes we want to finish, there is no time to review. Sometimes paper is also long, you feel the time is not enough. Okay, so many factor can be there. Every child is not same. Okay, some are, again I'm telling you, gifted and talented, some are average, some are below average, but nobody is weak. Actually, no one is weak. Okay, everyone can do practice. Okay, only it takes time to practice. The more you practice with the different, and patience, have patience. Relaxation is very important. If you are relaxed, then understanding anything is not difficult. Now we'll come to the next part, that is the hexa 2 decimal. Okay, so let's take more space, and yes, it's okay. Now for example, I have 5, then I have a, and then 7, and then it is the hexa. And this hexa we are going to find out that what is the decimal value. Okay, this is the base. This is the base. Okay, so first of all, uh 5 and 7 is okay, but here a stands for what? So again I'm giving you a reminder. Do you know that a is represented by 10? Okay, and b is represented by 11. Okay, c is represented by 12, and D is represented by 13, and E, and so on. Fine. So actually this way if you write, there is less chance of mistake. Okay, so you can solve this way that, okay, it is a first letter A. A means of course 0 to 9, remove that, and finally if it becomes 10, so 10 is okay, it is represented using the alphabet capital A. Please remember it, capital A. Okay, and then after writing this, what is your duty? It's not so difficult. What you have to do, take 5. Okay, see, I'll discuss more. So what, 5 into 16, right? and then next number is a 10, put the plus sign. It is a 10 into 16 and close it. Next, last is the 7 and into 16, done. So here I have not taken fractional. Now fraction you can do it easily, okay, no issues at all, because pattern is same. Okay, so where you have to write, you have to start from 0, okay, and then it is 1, and then finally it is 2, right? Now what is the next step? Okay, so bigger number means more calculation. Okay, bigger number means more calculation. So here 5, if you solve it, so you will get what? How come? Okay, 16 are, okay, you can know power is 2. So it is the 256, and plus here it is. Okay, so what do you think? No power at all. So 16 tens are, as it is simple, 160. And plus here means it does not exist here. Earlier also I have told you, okay, it does not exist here because the power is 0. So 7 you can note down as it is. Alright. And then finally again you solve. Okay. So if you want to write or directly I have done, if you don't want to show here, you can directly you can do it here, or you can solve it as you wish. Okay, although I have written, so let's write it. Okay, if you want it, again I will start. If you don't want, you can uh, expand it, no issues at all. Okay, so let's do it again. Okay, so 10 into 16 you want to write, please write it so you will also remember, and plus 7 of course you want it, then simple you write down 7 ones are 7. If you want, else leave it, no issues at all. Now here what do you think what we will get? Here we will get 1280, and here we will get 160. Okay, and here we will get simple 7. So this way, or this way, you have to simplify. And here if you want to show, of course we have to show this also. Okay, because examiner sometimes they don't accept the answer, so expand it and then do it. Okay, and then finally your duty is to add them. So please start adding them. Here it is a 7, so you'll get simple 7, and then here again is a 6. Okay, and then 8, so you know what should be the answer. Okay, and yes, all right, so calculated, then finally all right, so we have got 1447. So this is the way how we solve it. Okay, and finally you can put the bracket and you can put the base. Okay, so this was the topic about how we convert. Pattern is same, you have noticed. Pattern is same, calculation is the same pattern, only the number. And have you noticed something? That our calculation is decreasing time by time. You can see here when we were doing the binary. I'll go back. Yes. So binary, in the binary, what happened? Our calculation was quite long. So many bits were there, and afterwards we have done here in the fraction also so many calculation. Okay, once we came to the octal, then it little bit decreased. Okay, the moment we are coming to the hexa, so you can see here, okay, small number. Okay, imagine if it is in the binary, then it's so difficult. Okay, so see how the bigger number pattern helps to reduce. Okay, it helps the processor to work fast. Later once you go in higher study or something, you will understand that really this number pattern or this number system, how they are working. So keep revising, and in the next video I'll work upon more some number pattern that I have to tell the 2-3 topics about this conversion. Okay, that where we have to focus more, and then very soon we'll start with the logic gates also. Okay, keep revising. Remember to share and subscribe. Keep revising. Thank you.